Hello and welcome. This is Melsgunner, and we're back with some more Battle Brothers. And we just had a little bit of a fight with the aid of a mercenary band. Technically, we came to their aid, and we killed some more greenskins. But now we're looking for work, and I think we're going to go over to Gemenstein, and we're going to look for that work. We saw a faction mission that was a 3-skull mission. I didn't want to take it initially, but right now it's the only job that's on offer. House Harkon's not offering me anything, and we could go all the way up here and see if there's a faction mission with that house, but we have no standing with that house, really, and it would take quite a while to get there. I mean, technically, this is not that far away, but we can get to Gemenstein fairly quickly, so that's where we're going to go. We're going to take the 3-skull mission, at least look at it. And hopefully it'll give us enough money that we can then buy the armor that we're looking to get. So, that's my goal. Alright, so it's still there. 3-skull contract. Let's see what the armor is like here. Okay. Still looks like about the same that we saw last time we were here, so nothing really doing there. Let's go ahead and take this contract, or at least look at it. Staring out his window, Baron Arnulf von Thura asks a simple question. You know what a greenskin does when it gets his hands on an infant? You turn your head. A guard in the corner shrugs. You address the question. Yes. The nobleman nods to himself and returns to his desk. We've seen this description here anyway. But in any case, what he's saying is there's greenskins attacking Cedarbush, which is up to the north. And we need to find them and slay them at whatever camp they're at or what have you. Alright, fighting greenskins doesn't come cheap. He's offering me 2,440, so for a 3-skull contract, this is paying worse than the previous job I just got, which was a 2-skull affair. We're going to need to be paid more for this. Okay, so 2,640. That's exactly how much I got paid last time, minus the upfront cost. So this is a lower contract. I have the feeling that the contract offer is really your tell of how dangerous a mission is, but I'm guessing I'm going to go ahead and accept this offer. Okay, so marauding greenskin, so it's not a camp. Alright, I accept this contract. I'm hoping it's orcs and not goblins, because orcs I can deal with, I think. So, alright, all we're going to need to do is go up to the north here. So the Grudgebringers, the mercenary band that we fought with in the last video, are... Alright, so we've seen a lot of action here as far as greenskins go. I don't think we're going to get involved in this. If the grudge bearers want to fight some greenskins off in the mountains by themselves, so be it. I mean, if that's the goblins we're looking for, or the orcs, the greenskins that we're looking for, I mean, that would be nice, but... Oh! Goblin raiders. I'm not interested in fighting these guys, so let's try and break contact a little bit. There was a band of men going that way. Kind of hoping they deal with that. There may be a greenskin camp nearby. Okay, let's go on up to Cedarbush. Okay, so they have marauding greenskins. I don't see any tracks to follow. Okay, while heading toward your destination, Alric the Sergeant runs up to you with a bundle of herbs in hand. Now you know this fool knows nothing about plants or wildlife, but he seems rather persistent in wanting to try them out. Something about hearing of magical powers to be found in the essence of herbs. This talk gets the attention of a few others in the company. Soon, a number of them are asking you to try out the medicine for the good of their brothers. Alright, so this is like a 50-50 die roll, really. If they look good, anyone want to volunteer to try them might poison the person. Or it may prove to be useful, and then in that case, we get ourselves like free medicine or something. So, I'll say they look good and you volunteer to try them. Okay, so Alric the Sergeant is sick now. From one end comes vomit, and from the other, shite. It appears the herbs were not worth a try after all. Alric the Sergeant bravely elects himself, ready to chow down on the mystery plants, and suffice it to say, the proportions which you are seeing coming out of him are definitely mystical and that strange. Can the body really hold that much sort of way? Okay, so he's sick. I hope that's not permanent, because that would piss me off. Alright, where's Alaric? 1 to 3 days. Well, fortunately for me, Suderbush has a temple, so we'll treat him. Stumble across a man leaning against a signpost. When you ask if he's seen any Grinskins, he simply slopes forward and falls to the ground. There are darts in his back. I guess that answers your question. It also means you're behind goblins, not orcs. Looks like you're hunting goblins. Alright, let's go to the temple and cure him of sickness. Okay. So he's still sick, but he'll be healed tomorrow. Alright, so goblins, huh? Now, I know we saw a goblin company. That's not necessarily the goblin company that we're looking for. I wish when you got those prompts it actually meant anything. Because right now, I'm not seeing any tracks that are meaningful. But we'll look around, see if we can find any tracks to follow. And if anything, the delay means that we get that sickness taken care of. Yeah, Alaric's no longer sick, so that was an interesting event that cost me money. Alright, well, I'm gonna loop around here and we'll go back down. Hello. So there's a necromancer and a bunch of zombies there. That's interesting. I have fought a necromancer in the... Okay. There are tracks here. But they don't go anywhere, and I have a feeling that that is the end of that. Okay, so far this is kind of frustrating, because we're not finding what we're looking for. Alright, here's some tracks. Okay, dead dog, another sheepdogs. If you were to guess, though, the brutality makes them hard to decipher. Their handlers aren't far. It appears they ran while the hounds pulled rear guard. Unfortunately, the footprints tell you that these farmers ran into greenskins. Dogs put up a good fight, and their owners a good flight. You're close. Keep going, and you'll run into those bastards yet. Alright, so it looks like we found them, maybe. I almost kind of wonder if whoever you're looking for, they just do a circuit around where, you know, you're supposed to catch them. We want to actually catch them in the night. That's not them, though. And they're gonna come after me. I don't like that one bit. That's who we want to fight. Are we gonna get caught in two bands here? These are all goblin... Oh, boy. Alright, well, we'll try for this, but I have a feeling we'll get caught by both bands and have to fight, like, 27. Alright, let's see if that's the case. No, just 16. Oh, boy. They're coming after me. Well, if only 2 of them at a time come after me, I think I can handle it, but I would have preferred to get my spear walls up and try and fend them off. Oh, looks like we're going to have a fight on pretty much turn 1. They're going for a flank. Alright, we got guys right up in our grill. 38% to hit a couple of them. I'm going to go for the ones up top, this one up top here, because we only have really one guy that can attack this one, the Axeman, so there's 1 hit. 2 hits. Works for me. Another one closes in here. Alright. I think we hold back our rear guard, because we want to finish guys off so we can get 2 attacks, possibly. So, I'm just gonna wait. Wait. Now here, we might be able to finish off anyway, because it's already wounded. So, let's go for the attack. There's one, and we get our secondary attack. We'll go with the 58% chance to hit. Okay, we managed to hit twice there. So that's exactly my strategy. So let's wait. Because we get the Berserk trait for our backliners, so pretty effective. All right, 65% looks like the best, so go for a hit here, and we'll just shield wall up to save our guy a little bit of pain. Probably is the same thing here. They're looking for the best chance to hit, or possibly to finish this guy. Well, this is the best chance to hit, right? Let's try and go for a finish. Ah. I'm half tempted to go again, but you know what? Maybe I shouldn't have attacked the guy that I attacked. All right, we'll go for a poke here. And a shield wall up. Go for a poke. We'll try and finish this guy. I'm going to go full aggressive here. Oh, come on. All right. This is the only guy we can attack, which we fail. Shield wall up. Okay, we've got 2 chances here. Let's go for the one that's already wounded. Okay. And I think Alaric I'm happy to attack more than once with. That's interesting. The wolf got to do a different attack. All right. Let's go for an attack here. All right, we managed to get him to flee, which is perfect. Let's shield wall up. All right, now we try and get our kills. So let's go for a kill on the wolf. Okay, we get another attack now. Go for an attack here. Okay, didn't quite get a kill, but that's okay. All right, we didn't quite get a kill there. That's okay. Let's end turn. And this is the only valid attack, which we miss. Okay, they are going to be able to beat me on initiative, so this is going to be where we have to weather the storm. That's not good. That's doubly not good. Kind of hoping we'd be able to finish more of them than we did. Okay. That's the one that hasn't gone yet, so we're going to fill him full of arrows. If we can. Alright, we might be able to get a kill here. Okay. Now here, I almost have to go for the attacks that are near me. Go for this one. And I'll put a dog out to help me. Okay. Go for a kill. Put out another dog to try and help with the flank. What the hell? Well, that was a big waste. Alright, we've got some fleers up here, so let's not worry about them. Go for this attack. Ideally, what we're looking for is to kill as many of these guys as we can to try and get them fleeing. Because they do not have good morale, so let's go after this guy. 55% chance to hit. I'm full offense here. Okay. So that's what we're trying to go for. We're trying to go for breaking their morale. The ones that are already fleeing, I don't really care. Do we come in here and we tie up? I mean, the problem is they're going to be able to counterattack me immediately. I'm going to wait because I can't decide myself. So I'm just going to wait. Wait here too. All right, here I think it's a little bit more clear what we need to do. We need to attack here as opposed to there. So for our second attack, we'll be full offensive. Okay, good. We managed to break that guy. Okay. Step down here. Go for an attack here. Okay, we didn't quite get a kill. That's unfortunate. Might be able to finish him off. Okay. Here, let's go for the morale damage. Okay, we managed to break that one. Unfortunately, the dog isn't fleeing, though, so... Alright, well, let's do that. Then step here. Okay, we got the dog fleeing again. Let's step there. And... I'm gonna chop this guy down. And then we'll step in. I'm still really concerned here for the flanks that are gonna happen. Fortunately, the dogs might distract enough. Okay, they're going after my archer here. Now, we did lose a man. Which, I mean, again, at this point, we really cannot afford these losses. So, I'm gonna go ahead and use my footwork to get out of this. Footwork away this way. And we'll fire off an arrow. 20% chance to hit, really? Alright, we'll continue to move this way. Get our second attack and hit that one. Okay, here. Go for an attack here. That'll be that. And we'll go for... we've got fleeing over there, so we'll go for this attack. Then we'll get our second attack. Okay, perfect. Here. Go for this attack. Alright, well, that's unfortunate. Move in here. Put bodies on these guys. And we'll go after this one. Okay, we need to put bodies over here. Full offense here. Put another body. Gunther, being lame, cannot really get where he needs to go, so we're just going to come down here and attack here. This guy is sadly not fleeing. Okay. It doesn't mean I'm going to have to attack here, though. So that I can then... attack here. Man, their attacks. Okay, it looks like they're fleeing. So... we might get out of this with just the one casualty. Okay. This guy's already fleeing. So, let's step here and attack. Oh, if I hadn't stepped, I would have had another attack, wouldn't I have? Alright, well, I'm going to have to end turn, I guess, because there's nothing else I can do here. Okay, here, we're going to attack. And miss. Let's put out one of our doggies. We got him fleeing, so that's perfect. Let's attack here. Okay, well, that sucked. Attack here. Okay, good hit. Got him fleeing, so that works out. Step here. Take a shot. And that'll be that. Step in here. Take a stab. Means this guy's no longer fleeing, unfortunately. Step here. Go for the kill. Okay. We'll step there, just trying to dissuade him. Okay, we'll poke. That'll be it because of the fatigue. Move here and poke. Okay, another one down. Put a body here just so we have an attack going. Alright, we'll just say it's over. Alright, we just lost Rabe. Now Rabe had problems, to be honest with you. I mean, he had the traumatized trait, which was bad, to be frank with you. But he's a very experienced man, though. We did manage to get all of his gear, it looks like. So, not a horrendous loss. I'm just not a big fan of losing him, that's for sure. All right, we're going to loot all the items. We're going to leave here. I'm immediately going to... Okay, after the battle. Azteca Dead Goblins is still not tall enough to reach the overwhelming height of an Orcish Berserker, and yet you put up just as good... I'm sorry. Yeah, they put up just as good of a fight. A shame their efforts are wasted in such tiny bodies. Then again, if their wits and craftiness were fitted to an orc's body by the gods is a scary thought. All right, let's not get engaged here. Whew, okay. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this man into the fray, and I am going to end up equipping him with a spear. So now my objective is to get away from those goblins, but we're going to do that in the next video here. This is a good point to go ahead and cut. We have some cleanup to do, that's for sure. And we'll do that, as I said, in the next video. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is Mouse Gunner signing out.